Look around you. The bustling city, the flashing advertisements, the never-ending stream of people always on the move. We live in a world where materialism is the heartbeat of society, the obsession for more of everything, more stuff, more money, more followers. The world is in the grip of an invisible competition. You see, we're living in a time where the pursuit of materialism is considered the ultimate goal. And nowhere is this more evident than on social media. Platforms where once we connected with friends are now flooded with pictures of possessions. It's like a never-ending parade of prosperity, making us question our own lives, pushing us into the spiraling pit of comparison. Do I have enough? Am I enough? But what is enough? Who defines it? Social media is the new marketplace for comparison. Our friends, acquaintances, celebrities we follow, everyone flaunts their luxurious lifestyles, and it's hard not to compare ourselves with them. We're continually exposed to flashy cars, high-end fashion, lavish vacations, the list goes on. This constant barrage is making us feel inadequate, intensifying the fear of missing out, or FOMO, as it's often called. Recent studies reveal that FOMO affects nearly 70% of millennials. Not just about missing out on a fun event anymore, FOMO has taken a new form. It's about missing out on the latest trends, the newest gadgets. As we scroll through our feeds, we see others living seemingly perfect lives and owning the latest things, leaving us with an unsettling feeling of being left behind. Moreover, social media has made it shockingly simple for us to showcase our possessions to a wider audience. Ever noticed how posting pictures of expensive items get you more likes and comments? That's validation right there. This craving for validation fuels our desire for more material possessions, trapping us in a never-ending cycle of consumption and desire. Have you ever wondered why people line up for hours, sometimes days, for the newest phone or the latest sneaker drop? It's the society's obsession with materialism in action. Everywhere we turn, we're being pushed to want more. Ads on TV, news stories about the latest product release, influencer promotions, everything around us is designed to make us yearn for more, creating a culture where the pursuit of material possessions is celebrated regardless of the negative impact on our lives and the environment. This constant influx of new makes us feel outdated, left behind, incomplete. But why do we fall into this trap of materialism? Part of the problem lies with our constant companion, social media. It's a world that's become part and parcel of our lives, subtly feeding our consumerist behavior. Social media, with its ability to showcase these possessions to a wider audience, has turned into a fertile ground for materialism. Whether it's through algorithms designed to push products based on our search history, or the power of influencer marketing that gets us aspiring to live the same lifestyle, we are being judged on what we own instead of who we are, creating a never-ending cycle of consumption and desire. Despite all this hype, studies indicate that a materialistic mindset could be detrimental to our mental health. People valuing material possessions over everything else often have lower life satisfaction and higher anxiety levels. Materialism often triggers a relentless cycle of wanting more, and the never-ending chase for possessions becomes all-consuming, leaving individuals emotionally exhausted and leaves us feeling empty, even when we seemingly have everything. Materialism doesn't just stop at affecting our mental health. It even wreaks havoc on our financial stability. We become so attached to our possessions that we can't let them go. We tie our happiness and self-worth to these items, creating a constant pressure to acquire more and more. This behavior creates clutter in our homes, financial stress and debt, as people overspend, ignore savings, and make poor decisions just to keep up with the Joneses. However, the cost of our consumption patterns is even greater than we realize. It's not just our mental health and financial stability at stake, but our planet too. Did you know, according to a report by the Ellen MacArthur Foundation, one garbage truck of textiles is wasted every second, or that electronic waste is the fastest growing waste stream, with 53.6 million metric tons generated worldwide in 2019. The sheer amount of waste generated due to our consumption habits is staggering. It's causing pollution, biodiversity loss, and contributing to climate change. These are the unseen costs of our materialistic lifestyles. We may enjoy the momentary joy of unboxing a new product, but the environmental repercussions are long-term. So, is there a way out? Indeed there is. It's called mindfulness, a concept deeply rooted in Eastern philosophy. Originating from Buddhist traditions, mindfulness is about being completely present in the moment, fully aware of what's happening, free from any judgment or distraction. It's about acknowledging and accepting our thoughts and feelings as they are, not trying to suppress or deny them. Practicing mindfulness doesn't have to be complicated. It could be as simple as spending a few minutes every day in silence, observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. It could be savoring your food, truly enjoying each bite, or it could be conscious shopping, being fully aware of why you're purchasing a particular item. Mindfulness, when practiced regularly, can bring a sense of peace and balance to our lives. Applying mindfulness to our consumption habits means questioning our needs versus our wants. Do we need that new phone, or do we just want it because it's the latest model? Mindfulness allows us to recognize these impulses and make more thoughtful decisions. It helps us to disconnect from the constant need for more and to appreciate what we have. It also allows us to step off the hamster wheel of consumerism, offering a path towards genuine contentment. And a rising trend that promotes mindfulness in our consumption habits is minimalism. At its core, minimalism encourages us to declutter our lives and detach ourselves from material possessions. It's about consciously deciding what to let into our lives and letting go of the rest. A minimalist lifestyle doesn't mean living with the bare minimum. It means living with what is necessary, what brings us joy, and discarding the excess. It's not just about having fewer possessions, but about having more time, more peace, and more freedom. But minimalism isn't for everyone, and that's okay. The goal isn't to fit into a specific lifestyle, but to become more mindful of our consumption habits. This brings us to conscientious consumption, making informed, sustainable choices, valuing quality over quantity, and considering the environment before buying. By embracing mindfulness and minimalism, we can shift our focus from material possessions to experiences, relationships, and personal growth. We can simplify our lives, reduce stress, and find true peace of mind. So, if you find yourself ensnared in the endless loop of materialism, take a pause. Reflect on your consumption habits. Try to switch from mindless consumerism to mindful consumption. Remember, experiences and relationships often bring more joy than material possessions. Thanks again for watching. Remember, your value is not determined by what you own, but by who you are. Comment below your thoughts or experiences about materialism and how you tackle it in your life. Until next time, stay mindful and keep growing.